Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's decision to halt the contentious judicial reform plans has had little impact on the process in Israel. On Saturday night, protesters were back on the streets demanding revocation of the laws altogether. This is the 13th straight week of protests in Tel Aviv. Thousands of protesters took to the streets and briefly occupied a nearby highway as well. Security forces used water cannons to disperse the protesters. Scenes of scuffle were also witnessed as some of the protesters were detained. Placards condemning the hard-right ruling coalition were also seen. Carrying national flags, protesters marched through the streets, raised slogans and lit a bonfire. The protesters say that postponing the reforms is not enough. They want the judicial reforms to be completely withdrawn.
באנו להפגין כי אנחנו חושבות שרק דוחים פה את כל המהפכה המשטרית הזאת, וכדי להגיד שאנחנו לא רק רוצים שידחו אותה, אנחנו רוצים שיעצרו אותה לגמרי, ולכן אנחנו פה לעשות תזכורת שהדבר הזה צריך להסתיים לגמרי.
This is a very critical moment in Israel right now because it can, I hope, if we're going to stay democracy and even hopefully make our democracy stronger and better and more liberal, but there is a chance it's gonna go the other way around what Netanyahu and his government want, to control the courts and basically to take Israel to a very dark place where the government controls not only the Knesset like they do today, but also the courts.
Protests were also witnessed outside the residence of Israeli President Isaac Herzog in Jerusalem. The protests have been going on since January when the reforms were proposed. These reforms seek to curtail the powers of the Supreme Court. This includes giving powers to government to appoint judges and override its decisions. Some of the legislations have already been passed. Netanyahu halted the rest of the process, citing threats to security amid the festive season. But despite these, protesters remain undeterred on the streets. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.